Seacret is on fire right now with our Operation 90 to Ignite. Of course, everything is powering into our Ignite convention in Arizona in September, and you've got to be there. It's going to be the event of the century. In fact, we only have one international event a year, and this is it. So people are going to be flying from Australia, Canada, Mexico, Korea, Japan, from all over the Seacret world to be there at this event, and there's nothing like it than when you experience Seacret coming together like that. That's where you're going to feel the heartbeat of this company. You're going to get the vision. If you haven't felt it, even if you've been there before, if you haven't been to an international event, it's going to be crazy. And of course, this is the first time that we've ever had a keynote speaker. Mr. John C. Maxwell himself is going to be there live and in person, and not to mention all of the seven-figure earners, lots of success and recognition. It's going to be awesome. So building into our convention, we've released our 90-day run with some incredible missions. And with these missions, there are special promotions like I've never seen. They're so generous and so exciting. So we have three missions. We have mission 5, mission 20, and mission rank advance. So basically we have mission sponsor and mission rank advance. Under mission sponsor, if you go out there and you sponsor 5 new people, you will accomplish mission 5. You're going to get the executive watch. So maybe when you got started in Seacret, you were already past executive before that rank even existed, and you never got that watch, and that watch is highly coveted. It gives you special access to exclusive trainings and events and parties. We had the most incredible pool party at Peak, which was a higher level leadership training that was only available to executives and above, so you had to have the watch to get in. And maybe you have a spouse or a partner that's building this business with you and they weren't able to get the watch. Why? Because you can only earn it by going executive. Well, now this is your chance to get your hands on the exclusive executive watch by achieving mission 5. And when you achieve mission 5, you're going to show up at the Ignite convention, and you're not just going to be there, but you're going to be on the big stage. You're going to get recognized on stage, limited edition pin from the founders themselves, from Mr. Isaac Benchabat, on the big stage in front of John C. Maxwell, in front of all the secret agents in the secret world. That is going to be incredible. So you're not just going to be there, you're going to be a part of it, just for accomplishing mission 5. Now, if you go out and you bring in 15 more people through the contest period, which is June 8th to September 13th, and you bring 20 new agents, you sponsor 20 agents in that 90-day period over the next 3 months, then you're not just going to get the executive watch, but you are going to get the Apple watch, the Apple iPhone watch, a true secret agent watch. Now, everybody wants that watch. I mean, talk about a conversation starter. And of course, it's going to mean so much more to you because you're going to earn it. And of course, in addition, you're going to be recognized with, the elite, with the leaders, with the pace setters that went out there and got mission 20. And you can still be one of the first. It hasn't even been done yet. That's how newly released these promotions are. The third mission is mission rank advance. So if you get promoted somewhere between bronze and diamond and you rank advance, you're going to get a double rank advance bonus, a double or triple. So if you achieve the level of bronze, rather than $250 rank advancement bonus, you would actually get a $500 bonus. If you rank advance 2 times, you are a double dipper. Let's say you got promoted from bronze to royale. You're going to get a triple rank advance bonus on that second rank that you hit. So for example, your bonus for Royale would be tripled. Instead of $500, it would be $1,500. Now, plus your double bonus for hitting bronze, that's $2,000 just in rank advance bonuses. So this is huge, and that's what everything is about. And of course, that's what we want. We want to go to Ignite at a new level than we ever had before, at your highest rank possible. You want to show up and you're going to get your lanyard with your badge, your name badge, and you're going to be representing Seacret, and you're going to have your rank hanging from your badge, and you want to be wearing the highest possible rank that you can. If you get to silver above, you're going to be crossing the stage, getting promoted. So you want to get promoted as many times as you can and pick up on these very, very generous bonuses. Now, I'm not going to break down all the details of Operation 90 because if you go in your back office and you click on the left tab, there's actually a whole tab dedicated to Operation 90. It gives you a video recap by Jesse McPherson, which is excellent. Gives you the flyers you can print out with all the details printed, and so you can memorize it, you can learn it. So I highly encourage you to get on top of it, review those resources, and then join the Operation 90 Facebook page right away. So search for Operation 90, add yourself to that page, and you're going to see that the entire Seacret community is on fire right now, on fire building up to Ignite. There are people sponsoring left and right, people getting packages, people getting promoted, 5 and Mission 20. And, this is what it's all about. Anyone can go out there and sponsor 5 new agents today. And obviously, that's where it starts. So all of these promotions build on top of each other. Now, clearly, you want to show up at convention promoted. You want to show up at your highest rank. You want to achieve mission rank advance. But how do you get there is by recruiting people. You've got to bring in new blood. So you've got to add people to the system. And, you might have to bring in somewhere between 5 and 20 people to get to the goal that you want to at convention. And so, our missions are Mission 5 and Mission 20. You're not going to get 20 without getting 5. So everything starts with Mission 5. And who can get 5? Anybody. You can do it. And 5 recruits will change anyone's business. And so, they used to tell me there's nothing that 5 new recruits, new agents can't solve. And it's so true. So no matter where you are, 5 recruits will unstick you. No matter what you think your problems are in Seacret, 5 recruits will solve it. No matter what rank you want to hit, it might take more than 5, but right, there's nothing is going to happen without recruiting people, without bringing in new people to the business. So that's what we want to do, is give you an action plan. So it's going to take the right activity. It's going to take activity to accomplish these results, right? And we know what we want. We know we want the Apple Watch. We know we want to, we know we want to get promoted, but how do we do it? You've got to have the action plan. And that's what we're going to give you right now. In fact, it's not just going to be an action plan, it's going to be an assignment. This is going to be a challenge for you to kick off your 90-day run. So this is a 30-day challenge. This is a 30-day assignment to go out there and do the activity that's going to get you those results. That's going to get you your 5. That's going to get you your 20. That's going to get you to bronze. It's going to kick the whole. Learn this. If you embrace this and you take this challenge to heart, it's going to duplicate, and you're going to have massive success. It's not just going to be about the 5. It's not just going to be about the 20. It's going to take your business to a whole new level. So what you have to do is the right activity. And what is the right activity? Is going out there and finding new people to talk to, new people to share the Seacret product and the Seacret opportunity with. And that's why we call S4S our system for success. Because what is system for success? It's a formula, right? It's a formula to go out there and do the right activity, find new people to talk to, share the Seacret product, and share the Seacret opportunity with them. So our system for success is that you do 2 parties per week, you have a minimum of 3 people per party, and you do this 4 weeks in a row. Now, when you do something often enough, Jim Rohn says, a ratio appears, okay? So if you were to put product on 3 people per party at 2 parties per week, at the end of the month, at the end of 4 weeks, you will have put product on 24 people. Now, the law of averages says that 20% of the people are gonna yield 80% of the results. So let's say 80% of those 24 people that you go out and put product on in 4 weeks just becomes customers, or they're not interested and they don't get started. The 20% do are going to be the ones that are going to commit to the system for success as well. They're going to commit to treating this like a business and getting a special agent or a pro pack. So according to what we've seen with S4S, if 20% of the people get started as a Pro Pack Seacret agent, then you've got 4 Seacret agents out of 24 people. Okay, so in that ratio, it means it takes 8 parties or 24 people to get 4 Pro Pack special agents at 1,000 volume each. 8 parties, 24 people means that if you do 2 parties with 6 people each, you're going to get 1 Pro Pack agent per per 6 people. So what does that mean? If you are looking to accomplish mission rank advance, if you want to get to executive, then how many people do you have to put product on? It comes down to putting product on 12 faces to get to executive, right? Because an executive is 1,000 BV on each leg. So that's going to be 2 parties with 6 people per party on each, 1 party with 6 people per party on each leg, which is 12 people total. So if you want to go bronze, basically you double that, because executive is 1,000 BV, bronze is 2,000 BV. So you're going to have to put product on about 24 people. Now, here's what we know is we want everyone to accomplish mission rank advance, and mission rank advance starts at bronze. We want everyone to get to bronze. So here's your challenge, is to just go out there and put product on faces. In fact, it's to put product on 30 faces in 30 days. That is your assignment, and that's your challenge, and that's your mission. And if you do this, obviously you're going to find your own ratio because you're going to be tracking. But here's what you're going to get. So if you accomplish 30 faces in 30 days, you go out there and you find 30 new people to talk to, you add 30 prospects in play, and you get faces, then you are going to get a free ticket to Ignite. I'm going to buy you a ticket to the Ignite convention, and you're going to be there. You're going to put yourself there. And so you know that you're going to accomplish mission 5. Now you know you've got your convention ticket taken care of. You're going to walk across that stage, get your limited edition pin from the founders, from Mr. Isaac Benchabat, in front of John C. Maxwell, in front of the entire secret community in the world. You're going to be there. You're going to be part of this lifetime event. So you knew you wanted to be there, you knew you wanted to do it, you're saying it, okay? But now, just by doing the activity, you are going to earn it. You don't have to win it. It's not based on you getting promoted. It's not based on you accomplishing any of these missions. It's just based on the activity. So if you just go out there and do the work, if you just go out there and find the people, put the product on 30 people in 30 days, you're going to Ignite. I'm going to buy you a ticket because I want the people who are doing the activity, who are making this happen, to be at this event. So if you're doing what it takes to be successful, we're going to put you in the environment that it takes to be successful. We're going to make sure that you're there. We're going to guarantee it. So we're going to get you a ticket. So if you've already registered, then you're going to have a ticket that you can bring your next top leader. You can bring your spouse, to whoever, whatever you need. You're going to have another ticket. And remember, every agent on your team that you have at convention represents $1,000 or organization over the year. So me giving you an Ignite ticket is like putting $1,000 in commissions into your business right there. So this is huge, but it gets better, okay? So not only are we going to do 30 put product on 30 faces in 30 days, but we're going to continue to expose those people and develop that relationship. So we obviously want to get them started in Seacret. So we're going to track the exposures as we go. So putting product on someone's face is one exposure, like a wow party. But whoever has the most exposure, so you have to have your 30, okay? Now whoever has their 30 and does the most exposures with their 30 prospects is going to get an extra special prize. And there's only one. This is for the person who does the most only, who does the most and gets there first, okay? So whoever does their 30, and then has the most, in case there's a tie. So let's say you have 150 exposures and someone else did 150. If you got to 150 first, you win the extra bonus prize. And that is going to be an exclusive private coaching session with John and Tiffany Malott at the Ignite convention. So you are going to get access to the #1 income earner in Seacret in the entire United States. And not only are they the #1 income earners in the US, but they are the top income earners in the network marketing industry in the world. And they're not at the bottom of the list. They're in the top 1/3 of the highest ranking are the people in our profession. And you're going to have access to that, access to mentorship, right? So you're going to have an opportunity to ask them your questions, find out what it takes to become a 7-figure earner in this business, find out what it takes to be successful, and it's going to be catered and tailored to you. And this is a chance to develop an ongoing relationship. And everyone that is successful, they have a mentor, and everyone that's successful, they have access to the right people, the right answers. That's what success gets you, is access. So this is your chance to get access and work have a chance to sit down and have a private coaching session. So that is really exciting. So remember, if you are going to be there, you've got to get on this right away. So yes, you have 30 days to do it, but I wouldn't wait, because whoever does the most exposures and whoever, it turns out in the end got to the most exposures first, that is going to be the person who wins not only the Ignite ticket, but the private mentorship. And the Ignite tickets, guys, I mean, this is up to $159 value just in the cost of the ticket itself. So let me give you just a couple rules on this promotion, okay? We are, in order to qualify for the product, for the 30 faces in 30 days, you have to actually put product on faces. So all exposures count, in the end. But if you didn't have product on 30 faces, okay, it's not complete. So in other words, someone's first exposure may or may not be product on their face. For example, someone may come to a WOW party, and that's their first exposure to Seacret. That counts as one of your faces, one of your prospects in play, and it also counts as an exposure. So, maybe they love the product and they're interested in the opportunity, not ready to get started. So after the party, you do a three-way call. Well, that's another exposure. Now that three-way call expert invites them to a sit-down with them where they can go over the comp plan more thoroughly, share more about the opportunity. That's another exposure. After that, or maybe in between there, they watch the comp plan video. That's another exposure. Okay, so with this one prospect, you might have put product on their face one time, but done 5 exposures with them. So as long as they've had product on their face, they count as one of your faces, one of your prospects in play, and then all of the exposures that you take them through count towards your total exposures. So once they have their product on their face, you're going to take a photo to document it. But that's not enough. You've got to track it. So what we want to be helping you do is actually put these prospects in play, which means we want to put them in motion to getting started, getting them towards more information. So you are going to take a photo to document that, yes, I got this prospect in play, and yes, I had product on their face. That's going to be your proof of that. Then your tracking sheet is going to be your proof of your exposures. It's going to track all the exposures that you do with each prospect. So if you go to thegoldenstrategy.com, click on the resources page, and print off the active prospect tracking sheet. So an active prospect is someone who hasn't made a decision yet. They're somewhere in the exposure process. They've seen something, they've talked to someone, they've been exposed to Seacret in some way, but they haven't become an active agent. So and you always want to have 10 in play. We're going to get 30 in play this month. So you want to print off that active prospect tracking sheet, and each time you expose them to something, those exposures are right there on the tracking sheet, and all you have to do is write in the date in which you did that exposure. So for example, if someone watched the product video, you're going to write down the date in which they did watch the product video. Someone watched the opportunity video, you write down the date in which they watched the product video. You gave them product, write down that date, okay? They did a three-way call, write down the exposures that you do with each person. Then you will turn in this completed list of your 30 faces and all of their exposures at the end of the contest. So the contest starts tomorrow. It is July 1st to July 31st. Turn in your tracking sheets on August 1st to konanicole@gmail.com. Take a picture, send it to me. So KONANICOLE@gmail.com. But along the way, I highly encourage you to do a accountability call, so someone is, keeping you on pace and holding you on track to the goals that you set for yourself. If you say you're going to take this mission, you don't want to wait till the end of the 30 days to have someone, cheering you on. Use your upline support for that. So report your numbers each week to your upline bronze agent. So whoever is the closest bronze to you, on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, say, hey, I added a prospect in play. I got product on their face, or I didn't, but I've done 5 exposures with them. But once a week on an accountability call, turn those numbers in. At the end of the contest period, you turn in your tracking sheet to me. So those are the 3 rules. You must get product on 30 faces in 30 days. You must take a photo when they have the product on their face. You must track all of your exposures on the active prospect tracking sheet. Again, download it from thegoldenstrategy.com/resources. And turn in your numbers once a week to your upline bronze. Turn in your tracking sheet at the end of the contest period. August 1st to me at conannicole@gmail.com. If you do that, you are going to get your ticket to Ignite for completing the mission. If you did the most exposures, you are going to be the one to sit down with John and Tiffany Malott, have a private coaching session, one-on-one, open up a relationship with them, you know, a 7-figure relationship, get access to that. So, guys, what I want to say, you know, why are we helping you to do this? Because it's helping you to muscle. It's helping you to accomplish these missions by learning exactly what you need to do, but also how you need to do it. So it's not always just what you do, but how you do the things that gets you the results. Now, obviously, ultimately, the result we all want is to get promoted and to rank advance. But if you're going to accomplish this, then you have to do the right activity, okay? So to achieve the mission, proper activity, not just busy activity, but effective activity. So you need to use the right formula to get the right results, because everybody knows that it's easy to put product on people, okay? Everyone loves the product, and if you put product on them, they're gonna want it, okay? So if you're not using the right formula and you're just focusing on demoing the product, you're probably gonna end up with a lot of customers. But remember, to accomplish these missions, for you to go to mission 20, for you to get promoted, you're going to have to recruit people. And to accomplish mission 5 and mission 20, you're going to have to recruit people. So you need to master your approach to maximize your results. To control and dictate what your results look like, master your approach. Use the right formula. And that formula is expose, demonstrate, third party. Expose, demo, third party. Say it as a mantra, post it on your wall, in your mirror, over to yourself. Expose, demo, third party. Expose, demo, third party. That is the formula for recruiting. Why? Because if you want to recruit, number one, recruiting is an exposure process. Recruiting is not an event. It's not always just going to happen on the first exposure. When someone gets product on their face at a wow party, they might love it enough to make the decision to become a customer. But to move them from being interested in the opportunity to making a decision to join the opportunity, they're going to have to go through a series of exposures. Now, on average, the person makes a decision to get started with the opportunity between 5 and 7 exposures. So if you're only doing 1 exposure, you're just exposing them to the product, and you're not following up or following through, then you might be sowing a seed, getting them interested, but not ever developing and cultivating that seed. And you know, when you think about it, if you were to throw out some seeds on the ground there, if you just leave them, okay, and you don't nourish them, you don't develop them, you don't cultivate the seeds, well, you're leaving them for the birds to get, okay? So what does that mean? That person's gonna dry up in the sun, they're gonna lose interest. They were maybe excited, they were maybe interested, they were maybe curious at the beginning when you sowed that seed, but because you didn't follow through and develop their relationship, move them to the next exposure, they just dried out, okay? Or the birds ate it. You gave a free meal to the bird, which means you expose someone to the secret product and opportunity, and then someone else comes along and recruits them. You got them interested, but you never followed up. Someone else continues to develop that relationship, move them to the next exposure, move them to the point of decision. So this is what you want to do, is learn how to move someone from one exposure to the next exposure until they move from interested to making a decision. And so the second reason that we want to, you want to use this process, expose, demonstrate, and third party, okay, we have to be demonstrating the product because the product is our biggest asset. In fact, the product is a third party tool. So recruiting takes third party, period. You might be able to bring people in, sign people up, but that's not recruiting, okay? Recruiting, sponsoring someone, is introducing someone to a system that they can immediately turn around and replicate or duplicate. So if they can't replicate what you did with them, and by the way, people are gonna do what you did to them, not what you say to them. And if they can't, okay, because you were doing, you know, something different with everybody, or it's based on your personality, or just using your influence, you know, maybe you got them excited enough and they made a decision, they got started, but they didn't have a system to duplicate, then they're not going to be able to recruit, which means you're just going to go out there and be bringing in people and continue to be good at bringing in people, but not building a true big business, a business of freedom, because you're not going to have duplication. And duplication depends on using third-party tools. And so what is a third party? What is third party? Third party is anything but you. Okay, so if you're talking to somebody and you're getting them excited or you're getting them interested, but you're not pointing to something other than you, you're not using third party, which means you're not doing something duplicatable. And so a third-party tool is, again, anything but you. Your best third-party tool is the product. That's why in the formula is expose, demonstrate, and third-party. Now, what else is third-party? Videos, where you can point to someone else's success. They can these lifestyle stories from people like them or people that they want to be like. They can watch the product video and learn from Dr. Ho, and you don't have to be an esthetician, you don't have to be a board certified dermatologist, and they can talk to a third-party expert and someone else other than you can answer the question. And what does it do? It gives them confidence in the system, because it says and it teaches them, they're actually being trained right in that moment that they can turn around and do exactly what you did with them, because it wasn't dependent on a person or personality, it was dependent on a system. So what we want to do is constantly be pointing to something: photos, before and after photos, videos, the product, a third-party expert. Point away from you, and that's what we love about Seacret, is the product sells itself. Okay, so you're going to take someone through the series of exposures in order to be a successful recruiter. And this challenge is going to help you learn that and help you duplicate that so you can have massive, massive success. So what is, go to, again, the goldenstrategy.com/resources page, print off the series of exposures chart, and it's going to show you what all the exposures are and how we move someone from small exposures to big exposures. It's very, very simple. And this is why anybody can sponsor. Anyone can sponsor 5, 10, 20, anyone can do this if you're following the system, if you're following the formula: expose, demonstrate, and third party. Keep it super simple. Do not stray, okay? Follow that formula: expose, demonstrate, use third party. Let us help you. Let us support you. People are waiting for your 3 calls. We're just not doing enough of them. Putting product on people is awesome. Exposing people is awesome. But we've got to do all 3: expose, demonstrate, and use third party. So that's it, guys. Take the challenge, take it seriously, and listen, these are the skill sets. This is the activity that's going to take you to the top. It's going to help you accomplish these missions, but it's also going to help you become a successful network marketer. So you just focus on what you need to do, and you are going to have massive, massive success, and we're going to see you at Ignite, getting your pin, being promoted, recognized for accomplishing the missions. So proud of you and love you. See you soon.